Thank you very much, Demon. Indeed, Fnatic bound for a third consecutive final after a split. And well, so as first of all, the Soraka top, it's something that we know people play, but to bring it out here and then the entire comp built around it, tell us about your plan.
I was searching for a pick against Ryze, like with Yorick, and I just tried Soraka in scrims, and I played like twice or 3 times, and it went pretty well. And we just built like a team comp around, mostly Reckless plus Cyanide, and yeah.
Yeah, that game was pretty straightforward for you guys. And then going into game 2, Picky, you went on that Zed and tried to split push, but it didn't really work out that well. Tell us about the game.
Yeah, I didn't play that much Zed lately, so my mindset of just split pushing and not give a F about the team is not the same. So I was all the time, I pushed the lane and I tried to go back to teamfight, but it doesn't really work. Especially with our setup, like the under setup. They have so many exhausts, it was really hard to teamfight. I think if I use a split push, even if we lose turret, we take turrets and it would have been a better trade and probably we could have done something much better than that.
How was that second game from your perspective? Because you did very good on Lulu in both games, and in that second game, you actually always had to default to coming down to save someone.
Me?
Yeah.
I think on the second game, that a better pick, I would say. We had to avoid the team fight, but at the same time, you cannot like avoid every single team fight, so we just did some misplay and we lost the game because they did better fight than us, and yeah, on the third game it went way better.
Yeah, they obviously lost the ban, so that opened up a little bit for you guys in picks and bans, and then the Nidalee was open, you went straight for it, but that did mean that they got Jax and Kha'Zix, so how did you react to those picks from them?
Well, I think we wanted them to ban Nidalee actually, so we were really pissed that we had to pick her. Not pissed, but it's an annoying champion because it's hard to play against, and if something goes bad early, it's really hard to play with her as well, especially versus them because they like to camp mid and do anything to get fed on Froggen. So yeah, it's really annoying, but well, it's still Nidalee. I think is better than Kha'Zix, better than Jackson, especially if no one does many mistakes when it comes to mid game. There's nothing they can do. So.
What about you in that last game? Because that Lulu was absolutely frightening.
We wanted to cover our blue as 4, and actually they could cover our blue as 3. They didn't even need me, but we had a ward, and we saw Jax TP, and I just like W him to. I didn't pick any skill yet, so I just picked W to cancel him, and then TP bottom, and it gave me a lot of advantage since I could push, go back, take one more item, and just like bully him on lane.
So as mentioned before, you guys, of course, the Spring Split champions last season, the Summer Split champions last season, back in the final. How big is the hunger to do it again, and how possible is it?
I honestly think this was probably the hardest match we will have this series, so I think we're really confident. At least I am really confident that we can take it. Like, really we can. We have high chances.
So as SK or Rocket, and will you do it?
SK, I would say SK, even though Rocket performed really good against Gambit. But I would say SK against them.
All right, well, we'll see tomorrow. It's going to be a great final no matter what. We're going to take a short break, and then it's time for SK Gaming and Roccat to begin the second semifinal, best of 3, where the winner will face Fnatic in tomorrow's championship match. Don't miss it. We'll be right back.